What up, YouTube? Welcome back. We are going to check out another Hot Ones. We got a hot one right here. This is Aubrey Plaza, and thanks for sending that. I've done a few Hot Ones, both on my other channel. If you're here from there, by the way, thank you very much for joining. And if you're here and you're new, welcome. Make sure you go support, go like, go subscribe. Love to have you as well. Like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to build this channel. We're trying to react to everything non-music related, where I have a ton of music stuff on my other channel. This is just for fun. Random stuff that you see that is kind of clickbaity that, you know, is you find interesting. It could be sports or tech or comedy or, you know, pranks or whatever. You see something like, hey, dolphin saved a drowning monkey. You're like, oh, I'm going to click on that. How did that happen? Right? It's interesting. I adore Aubrey Plaza. I think she's hilarious. She's, if I had one of those lists, she'd probably be on that list. Let's go.
Ow.
Yeah.
You dirty, dirty man.
And she's the perfect like mix of like hot and absolutely crazy, which is also kind of hot, right?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Aubrey Plaza. You know her from standout roles in films like Ingrid Goes West, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, shows like Parks and Recreation, and many more. You can catch
the best movie, my favorite movie ever, called Mike and Dave. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. She's in that as well.
her in FX's Legion, which returns for its third season on July 1st, and she's very busy. She also stars in Child's Play, which is set to hit theaters this weekend. Aubrey Plaza, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You once told BuzzFeed that your favorite pizza topping is hot and spicy peppers. Do you crank your wings too?
What? No, I said don't believe everything you read.
Right.
I've never talked to BuzzFeed a day in my life. I don't even know who that is.
She just had fucking milk go out her nose. I think it was in the title, right? Aubrey snorts milk while eating spicy wings. Yo, look at her dead face the camera too. I love this girl. I'm gonna need to clip that.
So this first one is the classic, and we'll start at the handle.
At the handle?
Mm-hmm.
The base.
Oh, the wing?
Of this whole thing.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to watch me eat the whole thing, or?
If you'd like to. So all showbiz origin stories are insane in their own right, but especially yours, going from a waitress working in Queens to all of a sudden landing Parks and Recreation, Funny People, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World in the same exact week. Did cycling through jobs in the restaurant industry do anything to help you prepare for a career in Hollywood, or is it just a way to pay the bills while you sought out auditions?
It was kind of both. Like, every table was like a new performance, an opportunity for performance, you know? I didn't have to like be myself. I could be whoever I wanted to be. Try to get as much money as I could. It was like a game. I like those kinds of games.
Which pre-fame job do you remember more fondly? When you were a hostess at Joe's Crab Shack, or when you were a cocktail waitress
Who
working
told
in
you
a
that?
bowling alley?
Who are you? I was a hostess, so I was in charge of announcing like the parties when they were ready. So I was on like the loudspeaker going like, Johnson, party of 6, do the crab walk all the way to the host stand. Your table's ready. Johnson, party of 6.
You still got it.
Thank you. But every time there were certain songs that would come on that the entire waitstaff would have to do like a song and dance to, like 2 slides to the left, 4 hops this time, that whatever that song is.
Classic,
That's
classic.
Gives me nightmares now.
She's like, she's awkward in the best way.
Sauce Bay.
So on the topic of the new movie, when you were growing up and working in the now defunct Classic video store on Delaware Avenue, did you have an interest or nostalgia in the Child's Play, Hellraiser, Freddy Krueger, Golden Age in horror?
Not really, no. I didn't
Same.
really have that interest. I wasn't really like a horror movie person ever. I'm still not.
Do you believe in
Twisted
ghosts, or have you had
as
any
fuck.
sort of spooky paranormal encounter? I know that you grew up next to a cemetery.
I thought you were gonna say 7-Eleven, which is also true. I was like, yeah, I spent a lot of time in that parking lot. Yeah, I believe in ghosts. My cat was hit by a car and then a couple weeks later crawled right out of the cemetery, right back onto our back deck. And you know, when that happens, you just have to let her inside and go like, cool. I wonder if this is like your 7th life or your 9th one. Quanda's hot pepper sauce. It'd be really like not satisfying if I had just no reaction to any of these.
She's kind of not reacting. I was just about to say, like, she hasn't at all commented on the food or the spice levels. She's just going and talking.
Wings, right?
But it would also be pretty amazing.
Oh.
I know that you do have an
that
amazing
happen,
poker
though?
face. Well, I don't think anybody has ever sought out for that specific goal, but maybe you could be the
I'm
first
not
one.
trying to do anything here. I'm just eating whatever you tell me to. I just do whatever you tell me.
Okay.
Let's have a girl.
Try to keep a straight face as long as you can.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll crush that. That's she's made to do that. She's trained to do that.
So the fans would give us a red card and kick us off the internet if we didn't take a wing to discuss April Ludgate, your iconic character from Parks and Recreation.
Okay.
What do you think was the greatest on-set prank of all time, whether it was one of yours or someone else's?
I don't know if you would call it a prank, but Nick Offerman and Chris Pratt would like fart a lot.
The classic
and
fart prank.
It's just like, sometimes farts are funny. I don't know.
I disagree. All the times farts are funny.
I guess they are. I just don't think they're that funny, and neither does Amy. And without fail, like anytime the two of them were in a scene together, they would like
Fart City.
rip one. Disgusting.
Right.
And it would make us so angry. And I would say like the best prank that I ever did was I bought a toilet goblin online, and I put it in Adam Scott's toilet in his trailer. And if you don't know what a toilet goblin is, it's like a little like creature that its arms have like suction cups. So you like put it in the toilet and you suction cup its arms to the lid so that when you open the lid, it like jumps out at you.
That's incredible. Oh my God, I need one. Guys, instead of joining my Patreon, can somebody just send me a toilet goblin? I'm just playing. Please don't do that.
It's terrifying.
I want 3.
And then in her book, Yes Please, Amy Poehler said that Chris Pratt had the greatest audition that she's ever witnessed. Have you ever had a chance to see the tape?
I feel like they maybe showed that at the reunion, but I think I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember, but I'm sure it was good.
And then there's so many coveted pieces of Parks and Rec memorabilia, whether it's Leslie's Pawnee Goddess hoodie or the baseball bats that Nick Offerman had made for the whole cast. Do you have a most treasured tchotchke from your time on set?
Yes, I have. Well, I stole Janet Snakehole's like cigarette holder, so I have that. I keep that in my backpack at all times in case I need it. Oh, I have Andy Dwyer's aviators, and I don't take care of them at all. They're just like flung in a drawer in my kitchen. I could probably sell those someday if things don't go well for me, which
She's still straight-faced, by the way. He challenged her. She hasn't smiled once.
they won't. Number 4 already.
And straight face all the way through. So as we touched on a little bit today, you
I
went
do
from...
feel like it's all in my teeth though. That's disgusting.
I'll tell you.
Am I
I'll
allowed
tell
to
you.
drink?
Sure. You have milk, we have water. You got a coffee cup full of something.
I'm just gonna have some coffee. I like black coffee with my spices.
That's weird.
It's one of the great mixes.
God, it burns so good.
So as we touched on a little bit today, you went from relative obscurity to almost overnight starring alongside some of the biggest names in entertainment, but was anything more intimidating than following Adam Sandler your 4th ever time doing stand-up?
No, that was one of the most fucked up nights of my life because Judd Apatow totally duped me. He invited me to the Comedy and Magic Club in Hermosa Beach and was like, just come with the cast with Jonah and Adam and like you can watch them. We'll just kind of get into it. And then backstage, he came up to me and he was like, you're going on next. You're following Sandler. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then Adam came up to me and was like, you're gonna die out there. That's exactly what he said. He went, you're gonna die. And he hadn't done stand-up in like years at that point. So the audience gave him a standing ovation when they just announced his name. He hadn't even said anything yet. And I was sitting behind the curtain going, this is not gonna go well for me.
How'd it go for you?
You know what? It went great. I
See?
think when you have nothing to lose, it actually works in your favor because I didn't have any credits at that time. So when they announced me, they just said like, and now we have Aubrey Plaza from Wilmington, Delaware. And that was like my announcement.
I don't know that I've ever seen her stand up, but I'm intrigued now.
Los Calientes.
The halfway mark here.
Okay. I have a little bit of stuff coming out of my nose. Does that make you feel good?
It does.
You get pleasure out of this, right?
Yeah, it's all I have.
Can I pick it on my teeth?
I'm similarly empty inside. You know, I need this.
You just want you want someone else to feel something,
Exactly.
so you can feel.
Exactly. We have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. So I'll bust
God.
out the laptop. I'll show you the picture. You just
From
tell
my
me-
Instagram?
Yep.
All right.
You just tell me the bigger story. Does that sound good?
Which one? Which account is it? My
know-
public. My public one.
Well, I can't get into your private one.
Good.
All right, here you are hugging the Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park statue. Where is security? Did you get tasered or what's going on here?
Well, if you look at the picture closely, you see that woman in the yellow shirt is in mid run
Action.
mid action to come and escort me off the premises. His chest is exposed and the light was just hitting it a certain way. I just felt like I needed to touch it. You're only in London standing in front of a giant Jeff Goldblum statue once in your life.
Right.
So I just felt like it's now or never, baby.
Had to seize that opportunity.
Got to get into that as close to the nipple as possible.
Do you have a lasting memory from your summer with Zac Efron?
I guess like when I think about that shoot, all I remember is just like I have these like images of Zach with like a TRX like rig on like a palm tree, just like pumping iron in between takes. And I just remember like standing like off to the side going like, that's a movie star. Right there. That's the shit. I'll never be that, but I'll be close to it. As close as I can.
Do you have a crowning athletic achievement from your time with the Pistol Shrimps?
Incredible.
How long do we have?
I'm here.
I went through a lot on that team. Is it an achievement to tear?
Yo, hold on a second. Could we talk about the name of the team, the Pistol Shrimps? Was that a high school? Tell me there's not a high school called the Pistol Shrimps. Dude, you can't. There wouldn't be any more with the first part of that name, but you can't be more of a. That's what she looks so young. It had to be a joke, right? But like she looked so young. Like I feel like that's a school. We'll find out.
I went through a lot on that team. Is it an achievement to tear your ACL on the court? Because that happened to me.
That means that you're pushing it to the limit.
I pushed it to the limit, and not only did I tear my ACL, but I was in full disguise. I was wearing a wig and goggles and playing under a different name because legally I was not allowed to play on that team at the time. So I was in disguise, and the joke ended up being on me because I ripped my ACL in half and had to go to the hospital.
All right, so this is a joke. It has to be a joke. The Pistol Shrimps. That can't possibly be a real thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to waste your guys' time right now. It's a movie. It's a show. It's a show or a movie. Official girls basketball team. The Pistol Shrimps. All right. Dude, for some reason I was like, it's a documentary film about all the female recreational basketball team and the same name, written, directed. All right. I thought for a second that was a high school picture. Call me stupid. I can't date people by just looking at pictures of age, and I can't date people. That sounded wrong. I can't ever figure out like I for some reason thought that was for real like a high school. There's some dumbass names out there, like Santa Barbara, the banana slugs. That's a real thing. I'm just saying like it wouldn't. I obviously didn't know what that was. It wouldn't have surprised me if that was like a real. Anyways.
One more for you. Grumpy Cat.
How could you bring Grumpy Cat up right now at a time like this?
Because it's important that we don't forget Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, we can't, because Grumpy Cat died. A week ago. I'm still grieving. And you know what's messed up about that is I had written a movie for Grumpy Cat and I to star in. And now what am I gonna do without the cat?
right, well, I'm sorry.
R.I.P.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
He doesn't know how to respond to like
Hellfire.
she being
Sounds cute.
funny. She hasn't reacted to one spice yet.
Taste no evil. That's hot. Okay, you got me.
You were waiting for that, right?
Yeah. Okay, there it is. Got it.
Never mind, there it is.
So some of the best talk show guests are the ones that you can almost see in real time, navigating the artifice of it all, and then
Sorry, what was the question?
how has your relationship with the interview talk show format evolved over the years?
You know, I just do the best I can. I tell myself before every interview, be normal, Aubrey. Just be likable. Get in there, show them what you got, and get out. And somehow it just always goes south. I don't know why. Maybe it's the lights. Or just some kind of like deep-seated psychological trauma.
She's having trouble.
Are these organic? Grass-fed? Pasture-raised?
All that.
That's good. You know what farm they came from?
Wilshire.
I'll find out later.
The chili farm.
You ain't gonna take me down, little chickies. I eat all of you. Is it true that sometimes like spices can make you hallucinate?
Yeah, they can be trippy.
Sweet.
Why, are you starting to feel something?
No, I just see some weird shit. It might not be because of this.
So whether it's the
That's it.
media or fans, sometimes like if you're in Hollywood and you have a reputation for being a jerk, maybe people tiptoe around you. Or if you have a reputation for being an overshare, maybe people step over those boundaries the second that they meet you. What are the professional and personal liabilities of being somebody who's labeled sarcastic or awkward because of some of your most popular characters? People,
Can
'cause I
you
have
use
this-
words that are easy?
Because I have this talk show where I interview
Oh
people.
God, that coffee's not helping.
It's an interesting
Oh
mix
God,
of
that made it
things.
worse. Would it?
We're coming in with an emergency. Sometimes you can just
Oh,
point
thanks.
and get a new
Oh,
rag.
because I liked this one.
You know, like sometimes because I have this show where I interview celebrities while I eat increasingly spicy chicken wings, people will just come up to me and be like, "Hey Sean, this new hot sauce, it's called Satan's Blood. It's the hottest hot sauce ever. You have to try it out," you know? Because like, and I understand.
And you're like, I just want to do a daytime show.
right?
Can't I just talk about the Kardashians for once?
Exactly, but I understand why people think that, but then it is kind of missing the point.
Ugh, God, I don't know, Sean. I just the thing is, like,
Her nose
I
is
just feel
going.
like nobody gives me a chance. You know, people think that I don't care, or that I can only be sarcastic or only play like, you know, a deadpan character or something.
she's kind of, yeah, I mean, she's a victim of her own successes in that lane, though. I love her deadpan and her sarcasm and her humor is it's kind of like mine. I love her in anything, really.
But it's just not true. I play young mom in Child's Play. You can see my maternal instincts on the big screen on June 21st in theaters near you. And if you really go through my filmography, you'll see, you know, many different characters with all different kinds of flavors. Los Calientes, I would say that would be like the dirty grandpa version of me.
Another great flick, and again with Zac Efron, just like Mike and Dave's. Great movies, I'm saying.
Fonda's would be like the Mike and Dave character. Hellfire.
What would the Wilshire chili farm that we just ate be?
I'd go with Ingrid Goes West for that one, just because there's like a Los Angeles theme there. Have you ever had anyone name their movies based on the hot sauces?
No, but that would be
That's
amazing.
a fun game. All right, we're back.
Okay.
That was a big one.
Well, if you think that was a big one,
Do I look cool?
you look awesome.
Sweet. Does everyone always make it to the end? I've never
Sometimes.
seen this. I've only know about it from my inbox,
Right.
from the emails I get asking me to go on.
Which you've been able to swerve effectively
I've
for so
avoided it
long.
until now. but you trapped me this time.
Right, so we've been doing this forever and ever and ever.
I just don't know if Child's Play will be my last movie, so I figured get it in while I can.
Oh, we really appreciate that. But we've been doing this for so long, but shockingly, like fewer than 15 people have ever tapped out.
Sorry, what?
Whoa.
I just want to get a preview first. God, that went straight into my lower intestine. Okay. It's like anywhere where I turn, it's bad.
There's no hiding.
That burns just being near it. Ow!
Yeah.
You dirty, dirty man.
She's like hot sauce drunk. She's seeing shit. She's.
You little trickster. Mm-hmm. I see what you're doing with that one. But I'm not afraid.
Salute.
Goes again.
Aubrey Plaza going in.
You know I'm Puerto Rican, right?
I know.
If I wasn't on camera, I'd eat these down to the bone with my fingers.
Nothing's
That's
stopping
what
you.
you do on my family.
Nothing's stopping you.
That's right, baby. Just get a little skin there.
So it's not every day that we have the most famous person from Delaware sitting across the seat from us, and that is an
Joe?
official distinction.
Oh, they're talking about Biden.
Last year, you topped a Delaware online poll, edging out the likes of
Oh
Ryan
my
Phillippe,
God. Hold on.
Valerie Bertinelli, and Joe Biden.
Yeah, and the guy that created the Heimlich remover. Was his name Walter?
I think Walter. You even topped out Walter.
Walter Heimlich?
Have you ever been punkin' chunkin'?
No, I haven't. And I'm fuck. Fuck you. And fuck you and fuck you all. Sucks.
Where do you fall on the debate that North Delaware and South Delaware should be separated into two different states?
Yes.
Yes.
What is scrapple?
Ow.
I'm with you.
Okay, now I have to know.
What is scrapple?
Meat.
Have you ever had it? Is it good?
Yeah, I had it all the time. Fuck.
How is the horse racing scene in Delaware? How does it compare to, say, like, England's the Royal Ascot?
Oh. I don't care anymore. Are you talking about point to point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
And then Delaware seems to be a place with a fair number of ice cream bucket list destinations, whether it's Woodside Farm Creamery or that 20 scoop ice cream challenge at the charcoal pit. Which one sounds best right now?
A charcoal pit. Mm-hmm. I like charcoal pit. I like my mommy.
Yeah, her straight face, it's out the window. About fifth, sixth one in.
Am I handling it?
You are.
That's good.
Dude, you're crying.
With
You're
bravery,
Something coming out of my nose.
with composure. No, you're good. Am I good?
Am I having a stroke?
I don't think so. You're good.
Can I pour this into my nose somehow?
You can give it a shot.
Yo, that's disgusting, impressive, and I don't know what that was. That's kind of hot.
You can give it a shot.
God, that felt good.
Did that help?
Yeah, I should go do that one more time.
Don't do it, dude.
Oh yeah, it feels good.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's the move.
Anything I can get up my nose.
So this next one,
Fuck you!
I get it.
You're out of your fucking mind.
There's a demon on there.
I'm a lady, okay?
You act like one.
Don't play around like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
All right. So this one's the chocolate plague.
Okay.
Touch your eyes.
Number 9. Careful around your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a bad idea?
Yeah, real bad idea.
Is someone playing the saxophone right now? Because I swear to God, I will. You better stop playing the saxophone, motherfucker.
Sorry. Well,
That's not
I
funny.
heard that too.
All right. Fucking hell.
It's gonna ruin her day.
God damn it.
What do you think is Delaware's greatest gift to the American culinary?
Dude, that pizza looks outstanding. I'm sorry. Keep talking, man. I'm just gonna look at this.
Canon. Is it that grotto pizza or that Thanksgiving on a roll sandwich from Capriati's?
Oh, fuck. It's the fucking Bobby sandwich. All the way. I mean, Grotto's is good, but Grotto's is greasy. I mean, Grotto's is like, man, if you hate yourself, you go in. But like, it tastes good. Like, I'll go to Grotto's any day.
On February 25th, 2010,
Oh my God.
you tweeted that you hadn't used a microwave in 2 years. Have you
Okay.
started using a microwave again?
Hell yeah, I microwaved shit last night. I'm not ashamed of the microwave.
You're back on the microwave.
I exploded a cup of coffee in a microwave last night. My eyes are on fire.
What are some telltale signs that you're walking into an awesome Puerto Rican restaurant?
You know, if the mofongo's on point. If oh God, if the music's good. It's all about the music. My eyes are burning.
You can't touch your eyes when you're touching something. You got to know better than that, man. That's 101. They should tell her that when she walks in.
You think I could put the milk in my eyes? Is that a bad idea? I put it in my nose. Should I put it in every like hole?
I think
Every orifice.
we've gone this far. Might as well give it a shot.
I just don't know how I could do it without like
goes
ruining my reputation. Can't see anymore. Ow.
This is the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing.
Ow.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I know you're going through it.
Ow. Oh, how did this get in my eye? Can I have a new napkin?
Yeah, napkin duty, napkin
Is this
duty.
psychological?
I think it is on some level.
Okay.
But they're also bright red.
But it's also physical, you know.
Take me to my happy place.
We are eating some of the hottest scorching hot chicken wings in the history of existence.
No, the happy place.
Grumpy Cat.
And?
Improv.
And? 2 words.
Aviator sunglasses.
All right, let's do it. Oh, we're dabbing?
We're dabbing it up. Very deliberate. Very cautious.
Is that enough for you?
That's plenty. That's plenty. Good job, Aubrey.
I just want to make you happy.
Well, you have, you know. I feel whole now.
You do? No. No.
All right, Aubrey Plaza,
Stop one.
here we are at the finish line, the end, and just one more obstacle to go. You have one of the great poker faces in Hollywood, but I've heard you say that sometimes, in order not to break, you'll go into actual physical pain, pinching yourself until you bleed.
Yeah, that's
So
true. Where'd you
here-
read that?
So
BuzzFeed?
here, so I'm gonna show you a series of pictures, and all you have to do is not break, okay?
Excuse me. I knew we were gonna end this on an awkward note. It's my classic, it's my classic signature.
Well, look at you though. 10 chicken wings up, 10 chicken wings down. We ran into a wall here in the back half, but you rallied through.
I did.
Went to your happy place, got a new napkin, and handled it.
Thank you so much.
Now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you, my friend. This
Okay.
camera, this camera, this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Okay, well, I'm doing a lot of self-care recently. I've been going to a lot of therapy, and I'm just trying to keep my eye on the prize and not do anything stupid. Is that what you meant?
That was an opportunity for a plug for your upcoming movie, but personal life, that also applies. Let's go.
Maybe if you have a movie coming out. this
Oh,
weekend.
Child's Play, in theaters on June 21st.
Good job, good job.
The milk up the nose really helped, though.
It actually did.
Didn't it?
It kind of cleared. It kind of shook me clean like an Etch-a-Sketch, you know.
Has anyone ever done that before?
No, you're the first person to ever.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Got scary there for a minute.
Gross. She abused those napkins.
Aloha, Spice Lords. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. This is Sean Evans checking in with 3 tips for surviving summer. Remember to wear sunscreen, at least an SPF.
And get your hot sauce, get your shades, get your bags. Um, yeah, I love Aubrey. She can't do any wrong in my book. She probably does a lot of wrong in a lot of people's books, but I think she's hilarious. She she got she got a little twisted up there. I think she probably, as far as the wings go, did worse than anybody I've ever seen. And that's no offense. I think most of that is just some people hold in their snot, and she lets hers go. We'll talk to you on the next.